Okay, let's start the show.
So, like, the whole, Danzig imitation thing actually, stemmed from, so me and my buddy Chris, we, back when we were both in Denver and shit, we were driving to a buddy's house to go hang out, and, we saw this, like, this bar and grill, and it was called, like, Misfits Bar and Grill, and I forgot how it got started. I think I was just like, dude, do you think that's where the Misfits play all the time? And Chris is fucking faded as hell, so he's just like, hey, you're stupid. And then I start doing the wow thing, and he's like, what are you doing? It's like... And eventually it got to the point where I was like, oh, these Grateful Dead fuckers. Grateful Dead sucks! Fuck Fish! Anyway, sorry, ADHD. It got to the point where I was just like, hey, yo, Chris, if Danzig was stuck in traffic, do you think he'd be yelling, go, to the cars in front of him? Or that I'd be like, hey, Chris, what is Danzig's favorite drug? Blow! And then I'd be like, hey, Chris, what is, Danzig's favorite, weather? Snow! Like, it was so stupid, because I got him to start doing it too. He's a Misfits fan too, not as fucking diehard as me, but we were both just going back and forth with shit, and it was fucking hilarious, man. Oh, real quick, yeah, so off camera, I changed my hair. I got the long hair. That's what my hair used to look like when it was long and black. It's short and blonde now. Since I could afford it, I ended up getting the ebony longbow.
Oh, hello.
Because I mean that's the strongest one so far. And hey, like if I could afford it, cool. I don't really need to spend money on potions and shit. I'll eventually get like different armor and stuff. But I'm just kind of chilling right now. But yeah, man, the Danzig shit was funny, dude. Misfits are dope, dude. They were actually my first concert back in 2007. It was unfortunately with Jerry only, but hey, Robo was still in the band, and they had fucking Des Cadena on guitar, and that was pretty fucking cool. They actually did Rise Above by Black Flag. Don't get me wrong, looking back, like, they sucked, but it was still cool to see. Jerry only is not a fucking good vocalist. He's their worst vocalist easily. Like, but yeah, that was my first concert. That was the first time I saw DI too. I didn't really know the band, but I remember them playing Amoeba, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is Adolescents, I know this. And then like they played that song Richard Hung Himself, and my stepdad told me about it. I'm like, oh, that's that song that my stepdad told me about. Oh, what the hell? And then obviously I was still young. I was probably like fucking 15, so I was still kind of like, I guess, fresh with punk. I had a weird fucking phase where like I got diehard into fucking 80s hardcore and, you know, 70s punk and shit, obviously. But in 2007 I kind of like got into like people call it their emo phase. I dyed my hair black. I had like medium length, kind of fringy, yeah. But I was kind of more listening to like The Cure, you know, the band that eventually became my favorite band of all time. I was listening to like The Cure and Placebo a lot. I don't know, I listened to a lot of Him. I did get into My Chemical Romance after fucking years of being like, oh yeah, they suck, fuck emo. They're a fucking good band. And Billy Talent, holy shit, I got into Billy Talent too. That's another band I've gotten the chance to see, and that was fucking dream come true. Riot Fest 2016. My buddy Hilton came with me. So I ended up buying a ticket like months in advance, and I never got it. So I was confused as fuck, and it was like the day of, like hours before. So I honestly said fuck it and just bought another ticket. They really weren't super expensive. Riot Fest Denver wasn't insane. But I ended up getting both tickets sent to me, and I was just like, well, shit, I have an extra ticket. So, yeah, I asked Hilton if he wanted to go. He had never been to a music festival, and, he went and saw Billy Talent. Oh, fuck, sorry. He went and saw Billy Talent with me, and, he was blown away. He had never heard them before, and I just remember him hitting me up a couple days later. He's like, dude, this Suffering is the fucking one of the greatest rock songs I've ever heard. I'm like, oh, shit, buddy. I'm glad I got you into bands. Riotfest 2016 was cool, man. Descendants, the bands that I personally wanted to see: Descendants, Lagwagon, Converge, Hatebreed, Billy Talent. Oh fuck, who fucking headlined? I can't even remember who fucking headlined. So that was the Misfits reunion. That's where I was getting at that with that. But they sucked then too. But it was a holy shit, dude. That was a fucking experience. Like, I was kind of close to the front, in the middle. That crowd was disgustingly huge. And I just remember, like, I remember hearing the drums, like, Dave Lombardo doing the intro to Death Comes Ripping, and then as soon as the dan, 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 dan comes in, like, that curtain dropped, and you just see Jerry, Doyle, and Dave going crazy, and Danzig's just fucking standing in the front of the stage, like, with his leg on the fucking... the PA speaker, and he's got this, like, crazy cape on and shit. It was fucking insane. It sounds really corny the way I'm describing it. He had this cape on? No, it was fucking badass. I ended up fucking getting lifted up during Mommy Can I Go Out and Kill Tonight to crowd surf. It's probably the longest I've ever fucking crowd surfed. It went on forever. But then I ended up in the back, and I just kind of sat in the back because I was so tired. That was the last night. Sorry guys, I know I'm gonna do the fucking Orchard Farm quest, but I always stop at Fisher's Creek first because you want to get that Rod of Champions. It just makes getting shit in the water easier. Again, I'm not gonna fucking sit here and collect everything. If I collect stuff, I may do it off camera. I don't want to fucking bore you guys. But yeah, stop here first. Yeah, Riotfest 2016 was cool. We barely made it in time for Converge. They were night 3, and we were stuck in traffic, and like, it was fucking bullshit. We barely got there in time for Converge's set. We got there literally in like at the beginning of Concubine, and yeah, I was just like, oh god, yes, because Jane Doe was one of my albums then, dude. I was, Jane Doe. I could talk about music for days, dude. I'm either being an idiot or I'm, like, going full fucking, like, force with music. So, but yeah, no, 2007 was weird. Yeah. I just took a break from listening to punk and just started listening to other shit. I don't know. But yeah, no, I saw the Misfits again in, 2000 and... Oh, what year was it? Oh my god, 2019. I go to this site called VetTix. It's for active duty members and reservists and veterans. I'm a veteran now. And I scored free tickets from that site, and me and my buddy Steve went, and they sounded really good that night. They sounded really good. Obviously Danzig's aging. His voice is pretty shot. But nah, they sounded fucking great. And they played Comeback. They played fucking Comeback, dude. I never thought in a million years I'd hear them play Comeback. The Misfits are like, I don't know if I'd put them in my top 10 favorite punk bands of all time. Or, I guess influential would be it, because I love the Misfits, but I know there's just, I don't know, I listen to so much punk over the last, like, 2 decades, like, there are bands that I think are just better, like, simple as that. And I guess we'll continue this conversation. I think I had another story to tell, too, and I just completely spaced my mind because I'm rambling. But yeah, in the next episode, I'm gonna do the fishing contest and get what I need. Rod of Champions, maybe a silver key, etc., etc. So, hey guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. I'm JackGamensen, and have a good night, everybody. I appreciate y'all.